When it comes to brand recognition, Buck and Gerber knives have been around for years and have developed a dedicated clientele. Buck and Gerber have both got extensive catalogs with a variety of blade options, and both are popular with knife enthusiasts, although I'd say that Buck is probably the more popular of the two. That said, we're not here to look at popularity per se. We want to know which brand is objectively better, Buck or Gerber. Which is better between Gerber and Buck? Buck Knives is the better brand. Their blades have a better heat treatment, and they tend to use higher-end steels for better strength, durability, and edge retention. Buck Knives. Buck Knives is based in Idaho and got its start in 1902 with Hoyt Buck and has continued to be run by the Buck family. It started out with Hoyt making 25 knives each week by hand until he passed away in 1949. The company passed to his son and has been passed down, father to son, ever since. Additionally, and this is probably going to be a more personal thing, the blades aren't very tactical looking. You can use them for almost anything both indoors and outdoors with little problem. Buck has a company-exclusive heat-treating process which adds extra edge retention and durability to their blades. They use stainless steel in their blades. The standard knives use 420 high-carbon stainless which is corrosion-resistant and easy to sharpen. They also use 5160 spring steel, S30V, C154, and 13C26 NVIC steels which have great edge retention and durability but are much harder to sharpen yourself. Handle materials also vary from rubber to micarta to wood and slash or metal, and each material is designed for superior grip, comfort, durability, and aesthetics. The company's forever warranty covers the entire life of a knife and applies as long as the defect or damage wasn't caused by misuse of the knife. Additionally, and this is probably going to be a more personal thing, the blades aren't very tactical looking. You can use them for almost anything both indoors and outdoors with little problem. The only issue that I was able to find in relation to Buck Knives is that some of their blades are difficult to sharpen as they use a harder steel. Gerber, based in Portland, Oregon. Gerber started out as an ad agency in 1910 which did a delivery of handmade kitchen knives. They entered the knife world in 1939 when a company called Abercrombie & Fitch requested a large quantity of knives for their catalog. Over the years, they produced a variety of blades and then moved into multi-tools. They are perhaps best known for their collaborations with Bear Grylls on knives and tools, and for the frequent recalls of those tools. Gerber is known for their tank-leg military and tactical knives, i.e., the strong arm which can take a beating. Their use of stainless steels in their blades gives a bit of corrosion resistance and strength to the edges. There is a large selection of blade styles and color schemes from which to choose so you can pick your poison. Steels used include 7CR17 MOV, S30V, and 420HC stainless. Handle materials will vary between models and no two models will be the same. These handles are, generally, comfortable to hold. There is a limited lifetime warranty attached to Gerber products within the USA. Outside of the USA, the warranty is good for 25 years. The heat treatment used by Gerber on their 420HC stainless blades isn't quite as good as the treatment given by Buck Knives. This lowers the quality of the blades in a lot of cases. Tying into the previous point, many of Gerber's knives and tools are viewed as overpriced, especially when you consider that you may end up with a lower quality blade in comparison to Buck Knives. Many of the knives boast somewhat aggressive blade profiles which might not be a problem if you're in the military or law enforcement, but it may put ordinary Joes off of buying them. There's also a slight issue with the warranty in that it only covers product defects, not damage caused by use of their products. This means that it only covers a knife or tool that's defective out of the box. If your knife or tool breaks while you're using it, you have to buy a new one. Buck Knives uses harder, premium stainless steels and a superior heat treatment on their blades, ensuring a higher quality product with added strength, durability, and edge retention. The only downside to this is that the blades can be much harder to sharpen. The various handle materials are all stylish and comfortable to hold, and the warranty covers everything, except for damage by misuse, for the lifetime of the knife. Gerber also uses stainless steels in their knives, but the heat treatment isn't as good, and the resulting blade is of lower quality. The knives themselves are generally comfortable in hand and are usually sharpened easily. However, some of the knives are frequently recalled, and the company's products are largely viewed as overpriced for what you're getting. The warranty only covers out of the box defects. It doesn't cover damage by use, meaning you have to buy a new blade if your knife or tool breaks while in use. Now, the question of which is better is a bit unfair, as experiences and preferences will be different for everyone. With that said, however, based on what I found, I would say that Buck Knives is the superior brand. Comparing two strong competitors is not just an easy task. However, we've done a little but choose yours one according to your preferences. This video is just to help over the topic. Hope this video helped you out. Thanks for watching till the end.